Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, we are diving into the Surface Effector 2D. And I will not only show you how to use it, but also explain its key properties and how to use it, but also explain its key properties like how they affect your gameplay. So if you are interested in creating conveyor belts, moving platform, or slippery surfaces, so stay tuned. First, let's talk about what the Surface Effector 2D actually does. It's a component in Unity that apply continuous force along the surface of a game object. So whatever a rigid body touches these surfaces, it gets pushed or move in a specific direction, which is great for simulating conveyor belts, water currents, or platform that move the player. So just let me show you how to implement this, and it really easy to implement. First, let me show you what you need in a hierarchy. So if I show you my camera, I'm using the orthographic camera, and I uh, set my canvas as a uh, screen space camera, and that's assign the camera. So when you start to working on 2D games, so set these properties as I show you. And in my canvas, I have taken one image, and that's showing the background, and one is the rock, and it will affect as a moving on a road currently. So it's just for an example. Okay. So first we have to add a few component on our BGM, like not a BGM, we can say like on a road. So currently I'm assuming BGM as in my road. Okay, so let's start with the BGM. I have to add a box collider here, box collider 2D. Okay, uh, let's set their colliders 500, and let's change the width 200. You can adjust it by manually. So now this is our surface of a road where this rock will move in the surface, and I've added a collider, and now let's go to the rock. We have to add a physics in here. So first add a circle collider 2D. Okay, then let's provide an collider radius. Let's give to the radius it's around 50. It's not in center, so we can adjust little bit like this. No, it's good. Make it 6 or 10 or 9, better. Okay. Now we have to add one more component for the acting as a physics, rigid body 2D. We don't need to change anything here. And let's back to the BGM. Add the main component is a surface effector 2D. Okay. And it's showing there is a issue, sorry, not giving a warning. The effector will not function until there is at least one enable 2D collider with used by effect. Like I have to enable this feature, then it will work, otherwise it will not work. Okay, so everything is done. So let's test it, how it works. So here you can see the rock is falling and start to moving without any script, or I just use this surface and it acting like. And here you can see some properties of, if I do it 0, it will stop. So let me explain you like one by one every features of a surface effector. So like the first is the speed. The speed property like control how fast object move along the surfaces. Setting a higher speed value make object or player move faster. For example, if you want to fast moving conveyor belt, you do increase the speed. So the conversely, if you want to slower movement, like for a platform that move player gently, you can lower the speed. What's really cool is that you can even set it to a negative value, which will push like you can set like 10 or -1, anything. Okay, the which will push the object in the opposite direction if you set the negative. So this is the perfect for creating the reverse moving surfaces like a treadmill that pushes the player backward. The next one is the force scale. The variation is the help like when uh, rock is come to the ground and how fast start to move. How fast it should be start to move initially. So it gave this speed variation. The next is a force scale. The next is force scale. This determine how strong this applied force is. A higher force scale means the more power behind the movement. So object or player will experience a stronger push. A lower force scale applied a gently push. It's a great tool for like fine tuning how intense the movement feels. For example, you might want to the higher force scale for moving heavy crates so quickly. So on a factory floor, but a lower force scale for gently pushing floating object in a water current. So it's up to you. You can set this value anything. The next one is the use contact force. So it's a pretty interesting when enable the force applied on a game objects will depend on how they make the contact with the surfaces. It calculate it calculates the force based on the angle and velocity of the object when it's hit the surfaces. If you are looking for more dynamic and realistic interaction like a object sliding, object sliding and down at a different speed based on its angle. So this is the setting to tweak if you want to this off surface just apply constant force regardless how object touch. Okay, let me enable this first. Let's see like how different it look. And next is the friction. Here you can see if I just enable this constant force, so it applying this, and you can see uh, some different behavior. Let's make it 0. Let's stop this. Okay, so we use this, and the next is the friction. As all you know about the what friction do, it's restrict like how much resistance the object experience while moving along the surfaces. A high friction value will cause the object to slow down or even stop, which is useful for surface where you want to player or object to stick like rough terrain or a rubber surfaces. On the other hand, setting the friction low will make the surfaces slippery, perfect for like simulating ice or smooth metal where object will slide with a little resistance. The last one is bounciness, and most of the developers are aware about bounciness. It's like a rubber, and it's a property works similarly to friction, but deal with the how much an object bounce when it's make the contact uh, contacts with a surface. A high bounce value means the object will rebound off the surface, which can be useful if you want to create a bouncy platform or uh, trampoline effect. A lower bounciness means that object will stick to the surface with a little or with little to no rebound. This is a great for surface where you want to eliminate any bounciness like a conveyor, or you can use like the football is moving on a surfaces. So if I like give a minus value, like give minus, start moving it to the negative value, positive, like it's not cool, no? And let me tell you now that what is the like where you can use these practical, like what is the practical use cases of this surface effector you can use in a conveyor belt if you are making a game. If you are using a conveyor belts like this, so you can use this component there. And for moving platform you can use it, slippery ice you can use it, water currents or bounce boards. So those, there are many so example feature where you can use it, use this uh, the surface component factor. And and that's it's all for the Surface Effector 2D. I hope this breakdown of its property help you to understand how to control the object movement in your game, where whether you are building a conveyor belts, ice surfaces, or boost pads. Tweaking these settings can really bring your level to a life. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more video development tips and tutorials. Let me know that in the comment how you plan to use it, the Surface Effector tool in your game. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video, guys.